Hey, welcome to Dee and Dory.
Hey, welcome. I said that. You said that.
I said that. We say that.
We say that. Yes. Hope you're having a beautiful day.
We're just here.
And welcome. Yeah, it is gorgeous here. It's like, yay, it's going to be 80 today. The sun is shining, a little breeze, so we're all good. And welcome to our channel. We're glad you joined us today.
Yes, we picked out of our challenge box to make a wardrobe out of 3 or 4 items. I say 4, she says 3. See what happens.
We'll see, yeah.
And so this is the beginning of that. So there will not be a challenge drawing from this video because we've got 3 or 4 weeks coming up of making this pattern, the wardrobe pattern.
Yeah, the pieces from
it. And we had no idea. Like, I had no idea what she was making.
No.
She had no idea what I was making. We didn't know the color schemes.
No, we didn't.
And so we find it very interesting what we have to show you today.
Yes, yes. It was surprising. So anyway, did we already do Dee and Dory?
I'm Dory.
I'm Dee. And this is
Dee and Dory, Design Dreamers.
Yes, and we're all about thrifty sewing. Oh my word, this is going to be quite
At Sewing Fun.
Yeah, and sewing fun. Yeah, at Sewing Fun.
Right.
Because sewing should be fun, and it should not have to be extremely expensive unless you want it to be. And
It can be.
And there are occasions that you want it to be.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we would like it to be thrifty, and we repurpose, reuse, and just have fun. Try to get everything on sale, a discount, or something.
Yes.
Something like that.
So,
And we always start with
an inspirational or motivational saying.
yes.
So this one I found is from John Berryman. And he says, we must travel in the direction of our fear.
Oh.
You don't like that?
Well, I was just thinking about fear of heights. I'm not going to travel in that direction.
But take, for instance, my swimming thing. I used to be so afraid to swim.
I know. You who want to be out in the ocean with whales and dolphins.
I swim all the time now.
I know. And you were scared. Don't get no water in my face.
Well, I still don't like splashing water in my face. But I swim now. And if I hadn't started and kept going to conquer that fear,
it would have got worse, you think?
It might have gotten worse. And then someday I might be needing to swim and wouldn't know how, and that would be tragic.
Yes, it would.
John Berryman, by the way, had a tragic life.
Who was he?
Well, he was an American poet and scholar. He actually won a Pulitzer Prize for poetry. Pulitzer Prize for poetry. And he was born in 1914 and died in 1972 at the age of 57. But when he was 11, his father killed himself.
Oh, okay.
And then he did that when he was 57.
Aww.
And his poems, a lot of them are all about the sadness that he feels from his father's death. And then he ends up
was probably
suicide.
so depressed
and he had been married and everything, but at age 57 he took his own life, so
he probably had some mental illness there that wasn't treated.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
And you think he was born in 1914 when World War I started.
Yeah.
And he lived through 2 world wars. I mean,
and then the Korean War,
part of Vietnam was in 72.
Well,
it was
finished.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly
I don't know, but I remember.
Maybe all that could have contributed. But his saying, we must travel in the direction of our fear, to me is like, just keep going and see if you can conquer that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a fear of sewing a wardrobe, just travel on. You have no need to fear it. Anyway, let's go on to our
thoughts on that.
Let's go on to our makes.
Yes, let's go on to our makes. And as you see, we're a little bit of color coordinated. A little bit. Mm-hmm. We have like browns in here, and we have pinks in here. Yeah, and some gold in here.
Yeah.
She did not see my fabric. I did not see hers, and we did not know that we both made our tops.
Yeah.
But this gives you a little hint, maybe, of what the rest of the wardrobe's going to look like.
Because if you think your top is going to coordinate with the rest of your outfit.
So I'll be curious to see what the rest of your outfit
will be.
becomes. She hasn't shared, and I haven't shared with her either.
But I will give you this little hint. I have more of this fabric than what I use.
And it's a nice fabric. It's a dressy fabric.
This
it's got a
fabric,
nice sheen.
It is so nice. And I got this at a thrift store when I was visiting Florida. And I paid $1.25 for 3 5/8 yards.
Very nice.
For the whole thing. Not per yard, but for the whole thing, $1.25 at a thrift store in Florida.
And this fabric I ordered specially from FabricMart because
You did?
I liked it. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it looks like something Mom would have had in her.
Yeah, it looks very Art Nouveau is what I think for me.
Really?
That's what it looks like to me. The design on it. I don't know if that's
See,
correct.
yours is diagonal. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
It has a definite.
Is mine diagonal? No.
No, I think yours.
No,
is
mine's just
vertical.
spotted.
No, there's a definite pattern to it.
There is.
Yeah, did you do your back upside down? Oh!
Did I? No, because this some go up and some go down. This goes up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I did check it. Believe it or not, I did check it to make sure of that.
Okay. All right.
Because I was trying to figure, were they all up, were they all down? There are some that go down and some go up. See, this point's up, this point's down.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm safe.
For now.
So you want to know what I made?
Yeah. What did you make? What pattern did you use?
So, New Look had this, Hobby Lobby was getting rid of all theirs.
Yes.
So I bought a lot of them that I didn't have because they were 99 cents. And we didn't do a pattern haul
on
of
it
because everybody and their brother was doing pattern hauls on New Look
Yeah.
because they were getting them for 99 cents. So I didn't do a pattern haul, but I've been using my patterns.
Yeah.
So this was my 99-cent pattern. It's 6217 New Look. And I made View. Okay. I always say I'm going to write it down. View B. View B. I made View B. This view here. Super, super easy. Very easy. Because the sleeves are part of.
You didn't have to do any.
I didn't have to do set-in sleeves.
It's all part of the top.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it doesn't have any facing. You just use the bias tape for the facing. And should I do the same? No, this has a little rolled hem on the arms. Yes, the hem. It took 1.5 yards of 45-inch fabric, which is what this was, for size 18, which is what I made. And it said that for this particular View B, that you could use silk types, charmeuse, laundered silks, matte jerseys. There was a lot of stuff you could use for it. So here it is, line drawing. Be so simple. So I have to tell you something funny. So I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure. So I cut it out, and then I'm like, now I gotta make sure I know the difference between the front and the back. So I put my little mask tape on there that showed this was the front. The front has no seam in it. The back is 2 pieces. Like, really?
Silly.
I didn't have to mark that.
Yeah.
But I was very cautious to make sure that I would, make sure that I wouldn't put the back with the front and the front with the back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And so the front was on a fold. So.
And I really like the way the neck is. It's not quite a boat neck, but it's not a total jewel neck either. I really do like that neck.
It's quite wide.
Opening.
Yeah. It's nice. In fact, I don't even have to ever undo the button.
I was going to say,
You probably didn't even need that.
Yeah.
So if I was to make it again, I would probably eliminate that because it goes on and off without that because the neckline is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So so this is the beginning of my wardrobe. This is the shirt.
So
UV.
that pattern is not your wardrobe, just the top.
Just the top.
I did the same thing. I couldn't find a wardrobe. I have plenty of wardrobe patterns per se like this that have everything in it. But the elements that I wanted to make I don't want to make it all out of that one
Right.
pattern.
That's, I looked at all because I have lots of wardrobe patterns. But because of the fabric that I had, I didn't want to have to go out and buy fabric.
Yes.
And it was like, I don't have enough to do this, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I did the same thing. I picked 4 different patterns for 4 different
I have
pieces.
3 different patterns picked. Not 4, but we'll see.
Yes. So
Very nice. It was an easy sew then. Easy to put
easy,
together.
very easy. You can see here. See, it's just 1 and 2.
Yeah, very nice.
So easy, front and back.
Yeah.
No problems. No. If you were a beginner sewer, you could definitely make this with no problems.
Very good.
Yeah. So, would you like to see the review?
I would, yes. Let's see the review.
Okay.
Very nice. I like it. It's very big. It flatters your figure. It's very
Yeah,
nice.
I thought
Yeah.
it looked nice. It doesn't
Yeah.
make me look
Chunky.
chunky, which is good. We like to not
It
look chunky.
camouflages all the
Yeah,
things that you don't want
yeah.
to be emphasized.
And it's not like it's loose. You know what I mean? Sometimes you feel like you have to
Yeah.
wear something super loose
Yeah.
to camouflage that, but
But it's not. It's not real baggy. It's not baggy.
not baggy.
Baggy. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, why don't you take a quick sip so you can tell us what you're gonna say about your.
I have some hot tea.
Oh yeah, lipstick on this side.
I do. Yeah.
I have cold tea. Mine was a cold brew.
It says right here, cafe espresso, but there's tea in here. Some nice organic tea.
Mine says nothing.
And what do you have in yours?
I have cold brew tea.
Oh yeah, you like your cold tea.
I like cold. I do.
We run so opposite. She's hot. I'm cold.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
Just like you tonight.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Sure.
Let's move on to another
We'll go with
subject.
that. So anyway, I made. Well, you seen the fabric? We talked about the fabric already.
Yes, and
This
then
is-
you bought that fabric from Fabric Mart. You said.
Yes, I was gonna make a dress out of it, but I needed a top to go with.
So you have some left over.
Not a whole lot
Oh.
because this took 1 5/8
Oh.
yard to make
How does that compare to mine?
because I had sleeves to put
1.5. So
Yeah,
that's only
a little
eighth
bit more. I know. So I don't know. I could see what I could get out of it, but I had the sleeve to get out. That's a different.
That's a different.
That adds a little bit.
Mhm.
So there wasn't a ton left over. I could use it for accenting if I wanted to, but so I made
You know
this.
what they
This
say.
I got off the.
Accent the positive.
And what's the next verse?
Something about the negative.
Yeah, all I can think of decentuate, and I don't think that's the right term.
Accent. I don't know. I don't even know where that's from. Is that from a Disney movie?
I think so. I think it was in a Disney movie sometime at some point.
I might have to do research.
Yeah.
I like it when I give myself more work to do.
Or I give you more work to do. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Butterwick. I bought it off the rack. The number off the rack is 10791, but it is Butterwick 6751.
Oh, that's good. Good to know. I like it when you
I
have
made
both
none of
those.
these views. The pattern, it has a ton of different views.
Oh my goodness.
See, there's just like, so I made this one down here. F is what I did without the pocket. Okay?
Okay.
So, and you can tell it's a little bit loose on her. You can see that it's not a form-fitting pattern. See that?
Oh yeah.
It's loose. So I measured it and I made it in 12 and I did not make any adjustments at all. I just made it straight.
That's nice. You rarely get to do that.
I know I really get to do that. So it's nice that that fits that way.
Mhm.
So you can see it's basically a t-shirt with the jewel.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like a t-shirt like that.
And And they had you do the sleeves according to how they do it in the ready-made wear. You left the side seam open and you put the sleeve.
Oh, I love doing it that
You
way.
sewed the sleeve
Yeah.
to the bodice, and then you sewed up the seams all together.
Yeah.
So
That's
that was
nice.
nice. It was really a simple pattern because there's no darts, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And it was made for wovens. I looked because usually when you have this type of pattern,
Yeah, it's for stretch knits.
it's for stretch knits. But like Dory's, it says it's for lightweight crepe, lightweight broadcloth, chalet, stable knits. It doesn't say it's for cottons, but that's what I did. This is some sort of cotton. So
Now yours says it's very easy. Mine doesn't say that, but mine is.
yeah, it
Was.
says very
It is.
easy. Very easy right there. So it's a nice pattern, and I might use it again because it just fits me so well.
Yeah.
And it was so easy
And
to
you didn't
make.
have to make any adjustments.
No, I didn't have to make any
So
adjustments
nice.
at all.
Either your figures changed or this pattern just happens to be the perfect
Yeah,
one.
I think because it's a looser pattern, you know, you
Mhm.
could tell that it's made looser, and then I measured the pattern itself up against my measurements. So
Good.
yeah,
Good. That was one of the tips we'd learned.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting now, all of them, well, E and F, let's see if
E
you
and
can
F?
see. E and F, which E is just a short version of mine. There is no closure in the back. But the rest of them, if you can see, they have a closure in the back. They have the opening, like you do, the little keyhole opening for the button. So the rest of them have that. And I do like that the necklines are a little bit different. Like you have the wider neckline or the really close up to the neck, jewel neckline. And I made the wider one on the t-shirt one here,
Mm-hmm.
not the really close up to your neck. What else can I say about it? It's just that this will give you a taste. You'll be surprised to see what I put with it. That's all I'm
Ooh.
gonna say.
A
It's not,
surprise.
and I'm hoping I'll wear it.
I know I'll wear mine.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's
you
no
will.
big surprises, probably.
Mine is for me. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Oh, we'll have
Anyway.
to look forward to that.
Would you like to see the reveal of the top? I'll wear the top a lot. That I know.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
Looks nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just a basic top, and I think it'll go with a lot of different items that I have
Yeah.
to wear, and it'll be a nice summer top.
I know that's with the top. With this top, I had no idea, like, because I had it in mind with this other fabrics, but I like it matches the pants that I have on. Perfect.
I know. It looks like you made it to go with them.
Yeah, and I was like, this wardrobe thing is really going to be a good addition to my wardrobe.
Well, it'll be nice because you can mix and match.
I'll be able to mix and match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will.
So that's exciting.
Yeah. This is the
All
first time I've done this. Have you done a wardrobe before?
I have not. I've done bits and pieces, but I've never done it so that I wanted everything to match,
To coordinate.
to coordinate.
Yeah, I'm always the person that's like, oh, I like this, and oh, I like that.
Yeah, and then you
that-
try to find something in your wardrobe that goes with it.
Yeah, which is not a good thing. So I think this
So I have a
is,
big closet.
and I don't. So for me, I need to be more downsize and things to coordinate, which I do. I usually just stick with certain colors. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, but we like to see that you have expanded in your colors, I have to
Mhm.
say, because you look good in the colors.
thank you.
I think as you get older,
I do need the color.
you need the
because
color
of my
because your hair is now
I
not
have not much color in my hair, but gray. A lot of gray.
a lot of wisdom in there.
Is that what that
So
is?
I just want to,
I'd like to say stress.
oh, that
But
could
anyway.
be too. I just want
And
to,
what else would you like to say? All right, I'll leave you alone.
I just want to say my heart goes out to all those, again, another week full of
Oh.
tornadoes, and some places have been totally wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Greenville, Iowa, for instance,
They're going through it again. I don't know if that specific area,
but
there's
Iowa had
storms
this
again.
morning when I woke up and put on the news, they said
tornado
tornado warning in Iowa, and I'm like, what again today?
Yeah, that poor
So
state.
I'm just, just want you to know our thoughts and prayers are with you all.
Yes.
Yeah. So just wanted to get that off. What else? And do you have anything else you want to add? We both bought a couple tomato plants this week and put them in. Did you put yours in there yet? In anything?
Hubby's got to get the garden tilled. It's getting late.
I put
He
mine
will-
in a container because I live in the city.
Yeah, but that'll work too. I've had some of the best tomatoes out of the little cherry tomatoes I did that one year. Those were good, and but you have to water all the time.
I got up and watered them this morning.
Yeah, it's just water, and they take some of them a gallon a day. They take a lot of
Maybe I
water.
didn't water it enough. I watered it, but it wasn't no gallon.
Anyway, that's the plan this weekend. He's been busy doing the lawn.
Okay.
After his eye surgery, his cataracts, he's got that all out of the way now. We're the final week of the drops for his particular doctor.
Okay.
And so he is going to get out this weekend. That's the plan, because my tomato that I bought that was like this is now like this. And it's really, I'm like, I got to get that thing
I
planted.
already have a bloom on one of mine.
Yeah. Good.
That means it will be a tomato, right?
Well, it should. Yeah.
Yeah. Something else I was just thinking of, and
What do you think?
it went right out of my brain. I can't. What was that?
So anyway, I'm just anxious to get in there. I'm not putting in a big garden at all. I'm just doing a few tomato plants.
Oh.
I only bought 2 pepper plants.
Oh, that is small for you. Is that
Yeah,
it?
well, about 4 tomato plants and a couple of pepper plants. I'm going to do some green beans,
Cucumbers?
zucchini.
Zucchini, yeah.
Cucumbers are so cheap in the summertime, and I don't have big success with them. I could try it,
Well,
but
you know how much time you have.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Not a whole lot this year. In my mind, I have this beautiful garden, but in reality, he likes to call it my weed patch. But
Anyway,
enough of that. Whoa, boy.
don't forget that we must travel in the direction of our fear.
Yes.
My sister's not so keen on that idea, but you have nothing to say about it?
No.
You do have to use wisdom, though, when you're traveling in the direction of your fear.
And be discerning.
Yes, because, sometimes your fear is legitimate, and that doesn't mean you have to go right at it.
Oh yeah, you don't want to it's healthy to be fearful of sharp knives. It's healthy to be fearful.
You don't want to just say, well, let me try it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. So there is healthy fears, but there are some fears that are unreasonable. Like some people are scared to death of bugs, and it's like, really? We don't have many poisonous bugs around here, but it's just a bug. I'm like, let's go outside. You belong outside, not in my house.
Okay.
Unless they're ants, then they're ant traps all over the place.
Depends on what kind of bug you are.
I'm not afraid of them, though. I just don't want them crawling all over me and my dishes and my food and everything else.
And I think it was last week we heard you didn't like ticks.
Oh yeah, yeah. We haven't had any more. John, my hubby's keeping the lawn down. So
okay, sorry.
and the possum's out eating. We see them in the evening. out
Good,
there
eating your ticks.
Eating our ticks.
Too bad he doesn't eat your ants too.
Yeah.
Now you gotta get an anteater.
I don't think
You can have a little zoo at your house.
an anteater. Oh my word! For one thing, I don't think they could live in our climate. They need more temperate, don't they?
I don't know. I haven't seen any anteaters in Michigan, so.
Yeah, I don't think they're native to this area.
Anyway, we hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining us today. And don't forget to hit like,
Subscribe, forward, thumbs up,
leave a comment.
and
We love hearing from you all.
yes.
And if you have a make you'd like to share, send it to us. ISO2 at MEI.net.
There you go.
All right. We'll see you next week.
All right, have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.